In this video, we're going to be talking about free weight training. Free weights training is a versatile and effective approach to strength training, providing a range of motion that is both natural and challenging. These weights, unattached to any pulley or apparatus, require the lifter to engage multiple muscle groups, which not only build strength but also improve stability. Let's begin with understanding the biomechanics of our body. Every time we move, lift, or even stand, our body operates as a sophisticated system of levers. These levers are essentially our bones, which are set in motion by our muscles. Grasping this concept is pivotal for free weight training. Consider the seemingly simple act of performing a bicep curl using a dumbbell. The elbow acts as a fulcrum or a pivot point, while the bicep muscle exerts force to lift the weights against gravity. This interaction between muscles, bones, and external resistance is at the heart of biomechanics in free weights training. Recognizing and respecting these dynamics not only ensures optimal performance but also minimizes the risk of injuries. Diving into the world of free weights, it becomes evident that there is a variety of options at our disposal, each with its unique characteristics and specific purposes. Leading the pack is the ever-popular dumbbell. These are compact and versatile weights typically used either individually or as a pair. A significant advantage of dumbbells is their ability to target specific muscle groups, allowing for concentrated work on areas like the biceps, triceps, or shoulders. Dumbbells come in a variety of sizes, making them accessible to both beginners and seasoned gym goers. Moreover, they are available in different materials such as rubber, metal, or neoprene, catering to individual preferences and comfort. Taking a closer look at the realm of free weights, barbells stand out as an indispensable tool for serious strength training. These are elongated bars, noticeably longer than their counterpart, the dumbbell, specifically crafted to bear weights secured at both ends. A significant feature of a barbell is the liberty it provides to its users, the ability to fix or detach weight plates as needed. This flexibility means that beginners can start with lighter weights, progressively adding more as they build strength. For seasoned fitness enthusiasts, it allows for precise weight adjustments to ensure consistent progress and challenge. But where barbells truly shine is in their capacity to facilitate compound exercises. Unlike isolation exercises that focus on a single muscle group, compound movements are multifaceted, activating several muscle groups together. For example, when executing squats using a barbell, it's not just the quads that are being engaged. The movement also recruits the hamstrings, glutes, lower back, and even the core to stabilize the body throughout the motion. Similarly, consider the bench press, another well-known barbell exercise. While it primarily zeroes in on the pectoral muscles of the chest, the upward and downward movement of the barbell also engages the deltoids in the shoulder and the triceps in the arms. Then we have the deadlift, a cornerstone exercise in any strength training routine. While it might seem like a simple lifting motion, the deadlift is a comprehensive workout. It activates the entire posterior chain, which spans from the calves, moving up to the hamstrings and glutes, and all the way to the upper and lower back muscles. The barbell is not just a piece of equipment, it's a gateway to a full body workout, harnessing the power of compound movements to deliver maximum fitness results. Diving deeper into the world of free weights, the kettlebell holds a special position. At first sight, its peculiar design might remind one of a cannonball, only with a robust handle attached to the top. This unique structure isn't just for aesthetics. It plays a pivotal role in the kettlebell's versatility. The shifting center of gravity, courtesy of its design, means that as you swing, lift, or push the kettlebell, you're constantly adapting to its changing weight distribution. This element of dynamic instability doesn't just test your muscles, it also keeps your stabilizing muscles engaged, ensuring a more comprehensive workout. Kettlebell exercises often blur the lines between strength training and cardiovascular workouts, making them extremely efficient. Take the kettlebell swing for instance. While it might seem like a straightforward swinging motion, it's an explosive exercise that heavily engages the hips, glutes, and hamstrings. But that's not all. The rhythmic nature of the swing ensures that the heart rate elevates, making it a cardio-intensive movement as well. Another exercise that showcases the kettlebell's multifaceted benefits is the goblet squat. Holding the kettlebell close to the chest in a goblet position forces the athlete to maintain an upright posture, focusing the load on the quads. But simultaneously, the anterior positioning of the weight means that the core is constantly activated to balance and stabilize, turning a leg-focused movement into a full-body exercise. The kettlebell is a compact powerhouse. It's not just about lifting weights, it's about controlled movements, balance, rhythm, and ensuring that each session is targeting both strength and endurance. Whether you're a newbie or a seasoned gym goer, integrating kettlebells into your routine can bring about transformative results, enhancing functional fitness and overall athleticism. When considering the realm of fitness and strength training, free weights undeniably carve a niche for themselves, offering a unique combination of versatility, challenge, and effectiveness. So, what are free weights? Essentially, they are weights that aren't attached to any machine or apparatus, granting the user a broader range of motion and a more authentic engagement of stabilizing muscles. Now, who is free weight training for? Almost anyone looking to enhance their strength, muscular endurance, or functional fitness can benefit from it. Beginners can start with lighter weights, gradually advancing as their confidence and strength grow. Intermediate and advanced athletes can harness free weights to break plateaus and introduce variety to their routines. They're also beneficial for those recovering from injuries, looking to rebuild muscle strength and joint stability. However, there are situations where free weight training might not be the ideal choice. Absolute beginners with no prior experience or guidance might find some free weight exercises challenging or risky. Those with specific injuries or conditions might be advised against them until they reach a certain recovery point. It's always essential to consult with a fitness or medical professional to determine suitability. Free weight training can be woven into various parts of one's fitness journey. Whether you're looking to kickstart your regime, add muscle, or enhance functional fitness, free weights offer an adaptable, efficient, and effective solution. However, understanding when and how to use them, along with recognizing one's unique needs and limitations, is pivotal to reap their maximum benefits while also ensuring safety. Remember, irrespective of the type of weight, safety remains the priority. When setting up for a free weights workout, whether at a gym or at home, it's imperative to ensure a clutter-free and spacious environment. Imagine this: a wide open area, devoid of any potential tripping hazards, maybe even covered with a protective rubber mat to guard against accidental drops and to offer a non-slip surface. Properly illuminating the area guarantees clear visibility, and ensuring good ventilation keeps the air fresh, especially during those long and intense sessions. Yet, before one even considers picking up a weight, warming up the body is a non-negotiable step. A solid warm-up routine kickstarts the cardiovascular system, sending oxygen-rich blood to the muscles set to work. This could be as simple as a brisk 10-minute walk, or perhaps even some light jogging. Once the heart rate is slightly elevated, incorporating dynamic stretches can help prepare the targeted muscles further. These stretches, unlike the static variants done post-workout, involve movements and are geared towards increasing muscle temperature and flexibility. Conversely, after a rigorous weight training session, allow the body to cool down through slower movements and static stretching. A final yet vital component of free weight training to touch upon is the grip technique. The way one grips a weight can drastically alter the exercise's efficiency. Each grip targets muscles differently and ensures joint safety when executed correctly. We'll be talking more about these grips from a practical standpoint in the upcoming videos. The world of free weights training is expansive and offers a depth that can be both exciting and intimidating. Yet, by grounding oneself in the basics, understanding biomechanics, choosing the right type of weight, and most importantly, using logic and reasoning to prioritize safety, anyone can embark on a fulfilling and transformative fitness journey with free weights. Embarking on a free weights training journey isn't merely about how much weight you can lift. Instead, it's a well thought out process that involves understanding your body, setting tangible goals, and methodically pushing your limits in a safe and effective manner. Every successful weightlifting story starts at a very humble beginning, finding your current strength level. This is imperative because it lays the groundwork for everything else. Before diving into complex exercises and heavy weights, it's essential to gauge where you stand. A practical way to determine this is the repetition test. Imagine lifting a weight. If you can manage to perform 10 repetitions with the final 2 push, if you can manage to perform 10 repetitions where the final 2 reps push you to your limits but don't force you to sacrifice your form, you're likely to have found your ideal starting weight for that specific exercise. But why is this so crucial? Beginning with a weight that's too light might not stimulate muscle growth or strength adequately. On the flip side, lifting weights that are too heavy right off the bat increases your injury risk, which could halt or even reverse progress. Once you're familiar with your starting point, the next step is crafting a well-structured routine. This is where the concept of a split routine shines. Instead of working every muscle group in a single session, a split routine divides them across different days. For instance, one day might be dedicated toward chest and triceps, another for back and biceps, and another for legs and shoulders. Not only does this allow a more concentrated focus on each muscle group, but it also ensures you're not overworking them. Each muscle then gets enough time to rest and recover before its next session, optimizing growth and reducing the risk of injury. But remember, this is not a one-size-fits-all rule. You need to consider whether you're a beginner, intermediate, or advanced lifter before deciding to do a split routine. For beginners, a more generic full body is recommended, whereas as you become more advanced, you can consider split routines in order to allow more dedicated time to each muscle group. Your body is incredibly adaptable. This means if you keep lifting the same weight, over time it will no longer find it challenging. Here enters the principle of progressive overload. It's the idea of gradually intensifying your workouts to keep challenging your muscles. This can be achieved in various ways, by adding a bit more weight, increasing the number of reps. This can be achieved in various ways, by adding a bit more weight, increasing the number of repetitions or sets, or even tweaking the tempo of your reps. This constant evolution ensures your muscles are always under a healthy form of stress, prompting them to grow and strengthen continuously. Routines can sometimes lead to monotony, and this is as true for weightlifting as it is for life in general. To keep things fresh and continually stimulate your muscles, variety is key. This doesn't just mean shifting from one weight to another, it involves changing exercises, reordering them, or even incorporating advanced techniques like supersets or drop sets. For example, if squats are a staple in your routine, you could occasionally replace them with variations like goblet squats or Bulgarian split squats. These small adjustments not only keep your workouts exciting, but also challenge the muscles from different angles. The importance of rest in a weightlifting routine can't be understated. While it's essential to push your limits, muscles require downtime to repair and grow. This understanding leads us to the concept of deload weeks. These are periods where you intentionally reduce the intensity of your workouts, be it through lifting lighter weights or cutting down on volume. Deload weeks help in recovery, reduce fatigue, and minimize injury risk. After all, muscles don't grow during the workout itself, but in the recovery period afterward. And so, when we talk about building a progressive free weight routine, it's a careful blend of understanding your starting point, methodically advancing your workouts, adding variety, and most importantly, prioritizing recovery. Like any journey, it requires patience, persistence, and an understanding that progress is a gradual process. With the right approach, you're setting yourself up for a journey filled with achievements and personal growth. Periodization isn't just a fancy word, it's a roadmap to efficient muscle and strength growth. This concept means systematically planning your workouts to ensure you're always challenging your body in diverse ways. Why is this important? If you repeat the same exercises with the same weights and reps, your body will adapt and stop showing progress. Periodization prevents this plateau. Imagine breaking your entire training year into chunks or cycles: the macro cycle, the mesocycle, and the microcycles. Each cycle has its purpose. Maybe for one mesocycle, you focus on building muscle size, and another, you concentrate on raw strength. By switching things up in these organized intervals, you're making sure your muscles never get too comfortable and always have room to grow and evolve. Once you get the hang of basic weightlifting, you'll want to sprinkle in some techniques to make things more challenging without necessarily lifting heavier. Enter supersets and drop sets. Supersets are like a 2-for-1 deal. After finishing a set of one exercise, you immediately jump into another without taking a break. This can either work the same muscle group or opposing ones, like pairing a bicep curl with a tricep extension. This technique pushes your muscles and boosts endurance. Meanwhile, drop sets are about pushing your muscle to its absolute edge. Start with a heavy weight and do as many reps as you can. Once you can't do anymore, quickly switch to a lighter weight and repeat. This process can be done multiple times, ensuring your muscles have been thoroughly worked. But once again, be very cautious because supersets and drop sets are advanced lifting techniques and not something recommended for beginners. Beyond just looking fit, wouldn't you want to be effectively stronger in day-to-day tasks? Well, that's what functional training aims to achieve. With free weights, you can train your body in ways that mirror real-life actions. Squats and deadlifts are prime examples. These movements train multiple muscle groups together, similar to how you'd lift a heavy box or a child. Integrating functional movements ensures that your training is holistic, preparing you for daily tasks and challenges. Even with the best laid plans, you might find yourself at a point where progress seems stagnant. Don't worry, these plateaus are common. They're just signals that you might need to switch things up. When progress stalls, it's time to get creative. Maybe you change the number of reps or sets. Perhaps you introduce new exercises or adjust rest intervals. Sometimes focus on a weak point in your lifting technique can help you break the plateau. And on occasions, your body might just be telling you to take a short breather and recover. Remember, it's all part of the journey. But once again, remember to use logic and good sense when deciding what changes to make, rather than just making changes for the sake of it. The thrill of lifting heavier can sometimes overshadow the need for caution. But as the weights increase, so does the risk of potential injuries. The basics always apply. Ensure your lifting form is spot on and never skip warm-ups or cool-down. Use mirrors or even recording videos of yourself can give valuable feedback on your form. Learn to distinguish between a regular muscle ache and a potential injury warning sign. And if you feel the need for added support, use safety equipment like belts, wrist straps, or even knee sleeves might be beneficial. As you progress in your free weights journey, remember it's not about how heavy you can go, but how effectively and safely you lift. With the right technique, consistency, and safety precautions, your free weight training can be a rewarding and long-lasting endeavor. So as we conclude our comprehensive exploration of free weight training, it's vital to reflect on the pivotal stages of this journey, ensuring that our learning comes full circle. Beginning with the foundational concepts, it's evident that success in free weights training is built on a solid understanding of the basics. Grasping the essence of proper form, synchronized breathing techniques, and body alignment is crucial. These elements are the backbone of every successful lift, and their consistent application plays a decisive role in minimizing injuries. These basics set the stage, creating a safe and effective platform for all the advancements to follow. Moving forward, our journey into the realm of advanced techniques highlighted the necessity of having a strategic approach to free weights. Techniques like periodization, supersets, and drop sets are more than just fancy terms. They provide structured pathways to challenge our muscles differently, ensuring that our training doesn't stagnate and our muscles don't plateau. Yet, advanced doesn't mean complicated. The emphasis on functional training, for instance, brings the real-world application into focus. By using weights to simulate everyday activities, we're not just building muscles but enhancing our overall quality of life, making every lift and squat more relevant and practical. Lastly, but arguably most importantly, the focus shifted to safety and adaptability. As enthusiastic as we might be to push our limits, it's imperative to prioritize our health and safety. Overcoming training plateaus is a common challenge in the world of free weights, but it's essential to remember that every athlete, novice or veteran, will face them. Recognizing our body's signals, adapting our strategies, and being well equipped with safety measures can make all the difference. These aren't just added bonuses, they are central to our journey's longevity and success. In summary, free weights training is more than just a series of exercises. It's a discipline, a commitment, and a lifestyle. It requires both physical exertion and mental resilience. As we lift, squat, and press, we're not just working on our muscles, but also cultivating patience and adaptability. It's a journey of transformation both inside and out. So as we step forward, Let's do so with knowledge, intention, and an unwavering commitment to better ourselves.